Many years ago, I began to use the term intersectionality to deal with the fact that many of our social justice problems like racism and sexism are often overlapping, creating multiple levels of social injustice.
If environmentalism isn't inclusive and intersectional, then it doesn't really stand for justice at all in the first place. Intersectional environmentalism is an inclusive version of environmentalism because it's looking at the degradation of both the planet and also the poor treatment of people and their relationship to the planet. And I think we need to focus on people because when we're talking about the climate crisis, the people who are currently facing the harshest impacts of climate change are people of color.
A lot of Black, Indigenous, and people of color are marginalized, which means that they are denied of participation and protection in mainstream economic, political, cultural, and social activities. This participation can include things like having access to clean water, food, or live in a safe neighborhood. Those were a lot of big words, so let's break down what we just learned. Imagine an intersection. Each road seems separate, but they're actually all connected. One sudden careless movement on the road can cause other cars on the intersection to react. Now let's look at a broad example with COVID-19. Not only has it affected our health, but our way of life, the economy, and our access to resources as well. The coming together of COVID and all of these issues has caused schools to shut down and switch to remote learning, as well as issues of unemployment, a lack of personal hygiene products like toilet paper and hand sanitizer, and tenants getting evicted from their homes. Next, let's take a look at what happens when COVID-19 intersects with environmental issues. COVID-19 has led to an increase of single-use plastics, wrappers, gloves, and face masks, which end up in landfills that are located in marginalized communities. Living near a landfill has been linked with lung cancer and other respiratory diseases such as asthma. Deforestation is the largest cause of habitat loss. Habitat loss forces animals to migrate and potentially contact other animals or people and share germs or diseases. Marginalized communities living in areas of high air pollution have been linked to higher rates of diseases, such as cancer, heart disease, stroke, and asthma. All of these conditions also increase the risk of death in COVID-19 patients. Due to the shutdown of restaurants and schools, farmers have been forced to destroy food due to a loss of money.
We've lost over 4 million pounds of green beans, over 5 million pounds of cabbage.
Although COVID-19 and the planet may seem like separate issues, they're all connected. Humans are not separate from nature. Our quality of life is completely dependent on good quality air, clean water, healthy food, and the resilience of our earth as well. Environmental issues directly affect our survival, which makes them social issues too. For teachers and educators watching this, I've created worksheets and compiled resources that can be paired with this video, and I'll explain it in a few seconds. But to everybody else, thank you so much for watching.